The special investigation team formed by UP's Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath minutes after the Hathras incident has finally submitted a comprehensive report which narrates as to how this entire stampede broke out and who is to be blamed for the shortcomings of the administration. Now, in this report that has been submitted to the UP government, this report actually runs into more than 800 pages and has statements of 119 eyewitnesses, including that of DM of Hathras, SP of Hathras and other top officers of the Hathras administration. Now, in this report, goes ahead and clearly narrates that the entire incident happened because of the shortcomings that came to the fore from the side of the organizers. In this report, the SIT has gone ahead and mentioned that how the arrangements that were put in place were not adequate and were not according to what was required to happen on ground zero. Remember, the initial permission that was taken from the SDM office from the side of organizers was that of 80,000 people. But the number of people who gathered over there was more than 2.5 lakh, which eventually meant that the kind of arrangements that should have been put in place, those arrangements were not in place, and that is something that has found its place in this report that has been submitted to the Chief Minister. Apart from this, very interestingly, the entire report also goes on to say that how the CO of that area and other officers, including that of SDM, were not present on the spot when this entire incident had happened, or in fact they did not visit the spot to check if at all the arrangements were put in place. Because remember, once a permission is granted from the SDM office, it is very important for the SDM office to actually go ahead and see if at all that permission that is attached with terms and conditions, those are implemented on ground zero. This is something that was not implemented, and that eventually led to the stampede. Now, strict action has been taken against 6 officers of the UP government, especially of the Hathras administration, for the laxity that they had shown, because of which 121 people had to lose their lives, most of them women and children. Now, another probe is already going on, which is the judicial probe that is already in this matter. It will take 2 months for that entire inquiry to come to an end, and that report will also be submitted. But the manner in which the lapses have come to the fore, especially from the side of administration, this is something that is very, very glaring. In fact, in this report that has been submitted, it has very clearly been stated that the senior officials of the Hathras administration were actually not informed about this entire event. Neither the police, that is the SP of that area, was not informed, or neither the DM was informed of such a massive gathering that was happening in their area. This is something that is very, very shocking and raises a lot of questions on the DM and SP as well, that if at all, how is it possible that these people did not know that such a massive gathering is happening in their area. It remains to be seen what kind of action will the UP government finally take against the people who are accused in this entire matter, and also the people who have been accused of showing laxity due to which this entire incident has happened. Over the next few days, the investigation will be carried on. At this point in time, as we speak, the statements of the eyewitnesses are still being recorded by the judicial team as well. It remains to be seen what will eventually come out, but the manner in which this entire incident has happened definitely raises a lot of questions on how the arrangements were made and how laxity was shown from the side of the administration, due to which 121 people had to lose their lives.